this is often a profession that is undervalued, especially right after you graduate. You'll have a couple of years where you will likely have to work and get additional hours and supervision in order to get a full license. Usually this takes between 2 and 5 years. And in that 2 to 5 years, what nobody really talks about is you're probably not going to get paid very well. Oftentimes you're going to go into a community agency, the pay will be low, or oftentimes now you're going to get into one of these big conglomerate online places. And one of the things that happens is you're going to get a reduced rate. And because you're not fully licensed, they're going to take a bigger chunk of your pay. So one of the things that you need to really think about is, are there things you can do to diversify to increase the pay that you get? Can you do some speaking obligations? Can you become an expert in a content area where people want to know? Can you make some online content that people would be willing to engage in? So oftentimes, as an entry-level person, you're not going to make that much money. That doesn't actually change that much unless you decide, I'm going to be proactive about this. So oftentimes, clinicians are helpers by nature. And that means they feel guilty taking people's money. The biggest factor in undervaluing this profession is us as professionals. We have to be willing to say, this is the amount of money that my time is worth, and we have to make sure that people are willing to pay that much money. So one of the things you're going to have to do in order to become really valuable is value yourself. Become an expert in what you do. Work really hard to help people realize, I am a competent clinician. They're going to have lots of options out there, but you have to help them realize, just because I have a master's degree and just because I have a license doesn't mean I'm like everybody else. I am a content expert, or I am an expert in helping people in this way. And that's one of the things that will help you to avoid burnout. Because this is not a very well compensated profession, sometimes people get burned out because they say, I could go make more money doing something else. You have to value yourself and you have to value the work that you do so that you can charge the amount of money you need to charge. And I wish somebody had helped me realize that really quickly.